Hey guys, this is Mark Henry versus The Big Show for TLC this Sunday. This is some WWE 12 gameplay. And yeah, it's a chairs match. Well, not a chairs match. In WWE 12, you can't play as, a chairs match only. So I made this, a singles match with no disqualification on it. So, anyways, but at TLC, it is going to be a chairs match only. And what did I want to say? Oh yeah, by the way, guys, did you guys notice that, in SUR 2011, when you would try and give Mark Henry his black attire, like go to Superstar Threads and give him the black attire, since by default he has this red attire, and if you put it to black or actually any other color, it would still show some freaking red. There would still be like it would be glowing red or something like that. If you look at my SmackDown vs. Raw videos where I was playing as Mark Henry, you'll see what I mean. And if you don't, just try it out for yourself. If you still have the game, go to Superstar Threads and change Mark Henry's attire color to black or any other color, and you'll see what I mean. But anyways, enough about the color of his attire. Big Show versus Mark Henry at TLC. I'm not really looking forward to this match. Not saying that it sucks. I'm just not looking forward to it. I was never looking forward to a Mark Henry versus Big Show match, but the Vengeance one was actually pretty good. But the one after that, which was it? Survivor Series wasn't that great in my opinion. But yeah, we'll see, if this one's good or not. But I'm predicting Mark Henry here. There's no doubt in my mind that Mark Henry's gonna win. I seriously doubt that the Big Show would win this match. I don't see Big Show winning this match. No way. If he does win this match somehow, if he does win, I'll be freaking surprised. Big Show has not won a title match in what did he say? 7 years or 10 years or something like that. So it's been a long while. No, 7 years is actually Mark Henry. Never mind. I think Big Show said he didn't win a championship. Well, did he? Was it really the 10 years? I don't know. But anyways, I just can't see Big Show winning. And yeah, man. The thing is, now I'm thinking, after Mark Henry beats the Big Show at TLC, what's gonna happen? Who's Mark Henry gonna go after, or should I say, who's gonna go after Mark Henry? Since the champion usually doesn't go after a challenger. There's a challenger that pops up and goes after the champion. And I was thinking about that, and I think it might be Orton. Orton getting his rematch or something like that, or Sheamus. But at the same time, with Sheamus not having a title match at TLC, not a title match, but any match at TLC, I don't know. I think I'm kind of leaning towards Orton here, because most of the time when there's a new challenger, that new challenger happens to have won a pay-per-view match just recently, and with Sheamus not having a pay-per-view match, unless maybe they add him to the pay-per-view, at the last minute, I'm thinking Orton gets the #1 contendership. But at the same time, for some reason, I can't see Orton having it at the Royal Rumble. I mean, the title match. Well, the Rumble is actually at Randy Orton's hometown. It's in St. Louis, Missouri. So he might get a title shot against Mark Henry. Who knows? Or he might just be at the Royal Rumble, and they might say, hey, he's in his hometown. Maybe he's gonna win this year. I don't know. But Orton has already won the Rumble, and I don't think anybody that's already won the Rumble is going to win it this year. I'm looking, at the WWE.com page, looking at the superstars for SmackDown, and there's really nobody else than Sheamus and, Randy Orton that can face Mark Henry for the championship, since, I can't see some heels challenging Mark Henry, at least not one-on-one. Maybe if it's a, three-way, four-way, we could see Wade Barrett, or we could see, Cody. But one-on-one, I don't think you'd see Cody or Wade Barrett versus Mark Henry. So yeah, really, you've got only two challengers left for Henry, which are both guys he faced in the past. Randy he did face for the championship. He won the championship off of Randy. When it comes to Sheamus, they kind of have this unfinished business, which kind of leads me to think that if somebody's going to take the championship off Mark Henry, it might be Sheamus, since those two guys, they both have a victory over each other. So, it's kind of tied. They need a tiebreaker. But at the same time, you look at Randy. Maybe Randy wants to get his revenge. The guy lost the championship twice. Well, he didn't lose the championship twice to Mark Henry, but I mean he lost to Mark Henry twice in a row. So like I said, it might be Orton, but at the same time, I'm looking at Kane, and Kane, if he wouldn't have switched brands, because right now, if you don't know, Kane is part of the Raw brand. They switched him on WWE.com. And if he hadn't come back and went after John Cena instead of Mark Henry, the same guy who injured him, who put him out for like 4 months, who tried to end his career, suddenly Kane comes back and forgets about Mark Henry, and he forgets what he did to him. If Kane would have stayed on SmackDown and they wouldn't have, put him on Raw, though he would have been the perfect opponent for Mark Henry. Well, not the perfect, the perfect opponent, since he injured him. We just had Big Show versus Mark Henry since Mark Henry injured the Big Show. So, it only makes sense to have Kane versus Mark Henry. But I guess, they don't see it that way. They're probably, I don't know if they're going to explain, why Kane didn't go after Mark Henry or something like that. But if they do, I'm thinking on Raw or something like that this week, Kane is going to have a promo and say that he didn't go after Mark Henry because it was because of Mark Henry that, he discovered that he wasn't the monster that he used to be, or something like that, Because I remember right before Mark Henry injured Kane, Kane was cutting some promos backstage where he would say he doesn't feel like a monster anymore, he feels more human. So I guess it kind of makes sense. He could say, he could thank Mark Henry for for what he did, and because of what Mark Henry did, he realized he was no longer a monster, and he discovered what he had to do, and that's, I guess, put the mask on and, I don't know, go after John Cena or something. Oh yeah, and when it comes to Daniel Bryan, some people might say in the comments that, hey, Daniel Bryan is considered a contender, he might challenge Mark Henry for the championship. But, he said he's going to cash it in at WrestleMania, so I don't think he's going to cash it in before that. I believe we're going to see him cash it in at WrestleMania. I don't know if he's going to, if the match is going to be announced beforehand, like announced, before WrestleMania, where they say, okay, it's going to be Daniel Bryan versus the champion, or if he's going to cash in after the actual WrestleMania match. I don't know about that. But anyways, guys, that's it for this commentary. If I sounded a bit quiet or monotone, that's because I'm tired. I've been running out of little sleep. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. I'm out.